You was right. No, I got it, but I have to wait for all the loading things and then press X. Ready.
Coach, for my money, it's the best time of the year. Playoff football time as postseason action descends upon FedEx Field just outside of D.C. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins.
That's the guy from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL
What'd you say?
is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails.
And the girls from Devil Wears Prada, right?
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On the ready. Hey, Steve, sit. Steve, sit. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these dudes.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, he completes it to Callaway. 4 catches for him in the wild card win a week ago, and he's got his first here, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Jones hit and the ball's out. Into the Redskins have it, they do.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there.
Okay, I know. I love you.
Not easily done.
Yeah, we saw
What?
to the elements right there.
I can. Hold on. Yo, Nick.
So good starting field
After this play, let me get like a 3 or 4 minute pause. I gotta bring Patai upstairs. She took a NyQuil.
After the fumble
Had a NyQuil.
Oh, he tries to get it to to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a
Yeah,
pick.
so after this,
Now off to the races, down the
all
right
right.
side. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. And now we're going to get it.
I never said that I'm just gonna play Minecraft with you. No Minecraft. I'm not playing. I'll play tomorrow, but not tonight.
Yo.
By the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining
All right.
as we step
Thank you.
aside here in this first quarter. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
And simulating the game with little Matt, Devontae Parker got hurt.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down. Complete to Bryant. A Redskin first down.
Martavius Bryant. I drafted him, bro.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. to his running back, McCaffrey. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 43. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Jackson. This is brought in by Gibson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. We haven't seen much from him running the football here this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up the 3rd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop
What?
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
Outside where?
To stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover,
No.
and not be deterred by anything else.
Jackson.
What? What? Yeah. Chop blocking Larry Fitzgerald mid-route? Think about how annoying it'd be if you were beating somebody and they kept wasting your time with replays.
That's going to work really, really well for the guys who throw it.
The quick slant caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a
That went crazy, though.
Yeah, can you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Mixon with a first down carry. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The tackle made by Blake Martinez. Looking to throw on second down. Jones. And incomplete.
Wow, that's bullshit.
He nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Hey, Charlie.
Here's Jones. Operating from the gun. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 43. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. To the 32, and they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
We always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
Watch the whip.
Jackson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Jackson now. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the 2nd half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the 1st half.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones going deep downfield for Ron. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Thank you for pressing swap ball.
That'll be second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw is Jackson. Going to throw again. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. But he's got Fitzgerald. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Wow, Ali Marpet ran a dope route. Made a pretty alright catch though.
They're going to toss that flag, and they did there. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for the Giants, Dwayne Harris. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Defense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider it. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown.
I don't know why.
27 yards, and the Redskins have taken the lead. The extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
I mean, you're playing way better than you were last game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this.
I think so.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing Jones, incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be fielded at the 17. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The computer made me auto-draft Devontae Parker, but he's super key for my team.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free. Now you're down an even
DK Metcalf can't hold on to the ball if he gets touched.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
A Hall of Fame coach once said, there are no medals for trying. And that wasn't a trying effort, was it? That was a winning effort. How about that great catch?
Excellent. They know hey, you lose this game, you get a ding or two, you got 7 months to heal. They're going to go all out. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. The ball comes out.
It's like this when the ball comes free. It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it can be tipped up and picked off.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Throwing on 1st down. Jones. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off play action. Jones going deep downfield for Ross. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the return will stop right around the 25. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Jackson to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Harris to return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Jones now off the play fake. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Got a man open, it's Ross. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Jones now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Bradley Chubb, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Jones. Throw complete to Herndon. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, decides to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Herndon's got it complete. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is tackled inside. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the...
Hello?
Right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
I can't hear you.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Ready? Pittsburgh. 65. Get away. West. Switch gears.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now Jackson to throw on 3rd down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. Following the fumble recovery, Jones. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
8 read. Get that ball.
Jones now operating from the gun. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Gore. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at his 4. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Let's go.
So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He'll find Metcalf. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Check 26, check 26.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you to school.
Now Jackson. He wants it all for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Good game, kid.
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready, because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.